One of the beautiful things about Reiki is that you don't need any additional tools. All you need to do is tap into the flow of the Reiki energy and you can help people heal on very deep levels. However, Reiki enhances everything, and crystals have healing powers of their own. And so if you combine the Reiki with the crystals will work more efficiently with the Reiki energy, and they will also amplify the qualities that Reiki has. So both can produce very positive effects. When you blend them together, it just increases it exponentially. Crystals are very sensitive to any kind of energies. They amplify thoughts and emotions of the people that are around them, of the environment. So for example, if you have a TV going on with violent shows on it, it's affecting the qualities of the crystals, and the crystals are amplifying stressful energies in an environment. If we go into a crystal store, for example, if the people that operate the store are mindful of the fact that crystals absorb energy, and they constantly are cleansing and keeping a harmonious environment around the crystals will amplify beautiful, positive thoughts and feelings. And then if a customer comes in and they're having a bad day and they pick up a crystal, it might transfer into the crystal, and so the crystal's vibration needs to be cleared again. During crystal healing, we also make sure that we cleanse the crystals in between every session, so we're keeping the energy clean and it's not transferring from one person to another. Reiki enhances our intuition and it helps us trust our intuition more. And so when we are working with crystals and we're wondering which stones would work best for a client, the Reiki can guide us to the right stone, and the Reiki can help us cleanse the stone, it can help us activate the stone, and then we can incorporate the properties of different healing stones based on a client's specific needs. Crystals and gemstones amplify energies wherever they are. However, there are places on the planet that are considered sacred places that may be in more of a harmonious resonance with the stones themselves. And Sedona is one of those places. Edgar Cayce told us that the continent of Lemuria resides in part under Arizona, in part under Peru, and in part in the Pacific Ocean. And there are many people that are attuned to crystal energies that from time to time see or sense portals open in Sedona, where we are able to feel the Lemurian energies. So Sedona is a place that people often have very magnificent crystal healing experiences. And then there's the red rocks of Sedona. That's what we're famous for here. And there is quartz within the structure of the red rocks. Quartz amplify predominant thought, and most everybody that comes to Sedona is just so impressed by the magnificence of the energy here, how beautiful it is, and how close they feel to God and to the stars and to the universe. And so the quartz is amplifying that within those red rocks, and so that's one of the reasons that people might experience crystals here in a grander way than they might someplace else. I program crystals with the Reiki energy, and you can do that simply by activating the Reiki symbols. We use symbols to cleanse the crystals first, and then we infuse the crystals with the Reiki energy by activating the symbols, and that can be done by either drawing the symbols over the stones and then channeling the energy and chanting the names of the symbols, or you can use the combination of a technique that's called Kokiho that is taught in Reiki level 2. So the students that come into a crystal healing class usually know how to do that. And that includes pulling the energy in through your energy system, using one of the symbols, and using your breath to infuse the crystal with intention and with the Reiki energy. There are people who are skeptical of the idea that a rock could have consciousness, and I would just ask that person to experiment with stones. Specifically, quartz and moldavite is a good place to start if you're not necessarily innately sensitive to the energies of stones. If you hold the quartz and the moldavite and focus on your breath, close your eyes, and meditate for a moment, and begin to recognize the opening in the area of the top of your head, which is known as the crown chakra, and how energy flow begins to open there, and you start to feel the energy flowing down through your body, and how easily it carries you into a meditative state of being. Crystal healing classes that we teach here at Peace Place are classes for Reiki practitioners. I feel like Reiki enhances anything that anyone does in their life, and crystals and crystal healing can be very effective by itself, but with Reiki, it removes any fear of misusing the crystals. It adds the element of divine love and empowerment to the crystals, and it helps to awaken the healing spirit in the stone so that it harmonizes more with the person's body.